Ashlyn Michaela Ohm is the most at home where the streetlights die and the pavement ends, roaming the woods, counting the stars, watching for wolves, and breathing the fresh air. She's always believed that stories spark with transformative truth and that weaving words can bring hope and healing. She's forever a mountain girl on a mission to reach the high country, not only while hiking in her beloved Colorado Rockies, but also while exploring the boundless heights of God's love. She hopes you'll join her on this quest, climbing higher toward him. Ashlyn, I'm so glad to have you here today.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course, we have seen each other in the writing world a number of times. We've crossed
Yes.
paths, and this is so fun to sit down face to face with you and talk to you and get to know you a little bit better. So I'll start by asking you, tell us a little bit about Where the Wings Rise and your Climbing Higher series.
Yes. So Where the Wings Rise is actually the second book in the Climbing Higher series. I hope it's showing. Yeah, there it is. And it is the Climbing Higher series is kind of as my bio suggests. There's a lot of climbing higher in the mountains, but there's a lot more of climbing higher into God's love and into faith and finding out who He is to us personally. All the books are set in the Colorado Rockies partially, and in the Coast Mountains of Canada as well, as some of the different lives of the characters intersect. But it really focuses on one main protagonist and her search to find meaning after her life kind of crumbles, and she has to find her way back to the mountains and to God.
Wow, I love that, and I love the Colorado Rockies. So I can't wait to get my hands on these books. So can you tell us what you're working on next as well?
Yes, so there will be 3 books in the Climbing Higher series. So right now in the works is the 3rd book. Um, no title yet. We're still a little ways out, but it will be coming out next year. So next year in the summer, most likely.
That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Well, we're gonna jump right into my favorite part of these author interviews, and I call it the lightning round, but it doesn't necessarily have to go as fast as lightning, but it's just a fun way for our readers and viewers to get to know you a little bit better. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So what is your favorite TV show?
Um, I am not a big watcher of TV, but definitely classic TV shows. So Bonanza, Beverly Hillbillies, something along those lines for sure.
Yes, good, clean, wholesome, fun, family-friendly TV.
Yes.
I'm with you. What's your favorite way to spend a quiet evening?
Oh, reading, of course.
Of course. Now, when you write, are you a plotter or a pantser?
Oh, I am a plotter, and I say this to my shame because I will spend hours upon hours planning out every detail and making myself crazy. But and then I start writing and I change it all anyway, so I'm not even sure, what I'm thinking I'm serving there. But I will say I've gotten a little bit looser with that. So I
Well,
but
good
but
for
still
you.
a plotter, still a plotter.
I am too. I always tease that my outlines have outlines because
Yes,
I need all the details, even if they get changed. I need them
yes,
in
yes.
on paper in front of me before I start.
Oh, absolutely.
If you could spend a day as a character in any book, who would it be?
That is a very challenging question, but I'm thinking Laura Ingalls because I loved the Laura Ingalls books and Little House on the Prairie and all of that growing up, and I always wanted to live in those times. So probably that, but I was also obsessed with wanting to be Jill in the Narnia books when I was younger, so maybe Jill.
Maybe Jill. Either one seems like a very fun way to spend a day. Okay, what was your favorite toy as a child?
My dollhouse, definitely. Because I was already, I guess, training to be a writer because I made up elaborate stories of all the people and all their backstories and how all the ways they were interrelated and interconnected and all their friends and all their conflicts and everything. So it was writing without writing was what it was.
I love that. You are a storyteller from the beginning.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about fall?
Oh, everything. But well, I love the cooler weather because, here in Arkansas, we're ready for it after, upper 90s and humidity where you can wring out the air, we're ready for fall. But I have to say that one of the sweetest moments of fall for me is when that first frost comes and the bugs are dead.
As a
Maybe
Florida,
not the most
I
heartwarming.
understand. I understand. I like it when the bugs are gone too. What is, let's see, sorry, an author whose book you always buy?
Katie Pounder.
Who is
I
that?
will Katie Pounder. I will buy every book she puts out, and Amanda Dykes as well. So if either one of them is writing a book, it's already purchased or, whatever, but I don't even need to know anything about it if they've written it.
I love it. I love it. I'll have to check Katie out. I'm not familiar with her, but I do know
Oh,
Amanda
Katie is a
Dykes.
wonderful writer, and she just put out actually a new book about a month ago. So it's
Oh,
fantastic.
great.
Yeah,
Great.
The
I
Wind
will check
Blows in
those out.
Sleeping Grass is her book. So
Oh, sounds beautiful.
it is wonderful.
Okay, your favorite place that you've traveled?
Estes Park, Colorado, definitely.
So beautiful there.
We try to go a few times a year. My family and I,
Oh,
we kind
wow.
of, yes, and it's really our place to gather and you know connect and have wonderful times. So it's our place, but we love it out there.
Obviously, your trips there have inspired your writing as
Yes,
well.
definitely.
That's wonderful. Do you like to read on an e-reader or a physical book?
Oh, a physical book. I am old fashioned, but I love that the e-reader can, maybe free me from the storage confines a little bit because
Yes,
I have books spilling out of every crack of my house. But I just there's something about holding the book and you can smell the book and you can feel the paper, and I just love that.
I agree. I was just traveling this past weekend, so I put some books on my Kindle app on my tablet, but otherwise, yeah, I love having a good book in my hand.
Yes.
What's the last book that you read?
The last book that I read was actually Jamie Jo Wright and The Premonition at Withers Farm.
Ooh, that's on my list.
She did a wonderful job. Wonderful job. I can't read things that are too scary, but she does a great job of walking that line where it's just a little bit creepy, but still wonderful. And I love the way that she weaves hope into every aspect of it.
Yeah,
She can really reach into those very dark and shadowy places and still bring light into that. I think that's beautiful. And right now, I'm currently reading Walking on Water by Madeline L'Engle, and I'm loving it.
good, good. Yeah, I always love getting book recommendations from fellow authors.
On Water is wonderful. It's kind of discussion of how faith and art intersect, and
Oh,
it's
nice.
very beautiful. Yes,
So do you like dressing up or keeping it casual?
keeping it casual. If I could spend every day in my hiking clothes, I would be very happy.
Aw. So what was your first concert?
You know, I cannot remember for sure what my first concert was. I think it was when we actually, Carrie Job came to our church actually for a concert series. I'm pretty sure that was it, but I was, very young and not that interested. So, I guess we could say my first official concert was when I saw Ring Collective open for Hillsong. And I was delighted to be there because Ring Collective was and is and will forever be one of my favorite bands. So to get to see them was really exciting.
That is exciting. I love it too when we look back at our memories and the concerts that we attended where people were, small names and now they're
Right.
huge.
Yes.
You're like,
Yes.
have them
Hmm.
play at a church. Yeah, that it was
Yes.
a long
Yes.
time ago. That's so fun. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. And what book or a book that you're excited to read next?
Ooh, well, I just saw yesterday that Amanda Cox is releasing a new book that sounds terrific. So I'm very excited for that one. Definitely have to get it pre-ordered. It's Between the Sound and the Sea, I think.
I think so,
And
yeah.
yeah, and I'm very excited. Every so often I need some high fantasy to scratch that Narnia itch. So then I turn to Morgan Muse, and I know she has a Viking series coming out next year, and I am so eagerly waiting for that.
That's so fun. I love that you have sort of a bit of an eclectic
I
uh,
do.
reading list. That's perfect. That's great. Well, I'm going to show your readers, our readers and viewers, some jewelry that I made to. I was inspired by your book cover. Can you hold up your book again, real
Yes.
quick? So when I saw that lovely shade of like a rust, I don't even know exactly what to call it, but that reddish orange rust color, I was very inspired. I could not wait to create some jewelry. So I've made first is a pendant. Try to hold that up. So this
That
pendant
is
here,
beautiful. I love that.
and then we have two pairs of earrings inspired by your colors and your mountains.
Yes, those are
So
gorgeous.
thank you. So our viewers and readers will be able to win the pendant and one pair of earrings, and you're throwing in a free e-copy of your book.
Yes, I
And
am.
so all they have to do is like both of our pages and comment done. And that's
Yes.
it. That's it. And then this is going live on Monday. So then on Wednesday night, we'll draw a winner and we'll get those prizes sent out. So Ashlyn, it's so great to finally meet you face to face.
Yes.
Through
Well,
Zoom anyway, and to get to know you better and to hear more about what you're writing. And I
yeah.
look forward to reading your book.
Thank you so much. It's been great being here.